Hey guys. Alright. So, this time I've got something completely new. We didn't expect this, but it is coming. Obviously, we did expect it. This is going to be a rather long video where I'm going to talk about the new cards, which we will get here around the 11th and 12th of August, which will basically be in 2 weeks. So, yeah, I will actually already be uploading stuff of this the 10th, since that's where our locals is held. So I'll be uploading videos that night, how it went, what cards you should be looking for and stuff, because I won't be covering everything here. Um, I am taking the Japanese cards because they have got them all, and we don't have the artwork and all the stuff on ours. There might be some changes, but I'm just taking those which I can find so you can see what cards are. So the set is called Return of the Duelist. Yeah, I did kind of say when it was coming out. The cover card is Heroic Champion Excalibur, which I'll be showing off here in a second. We do get quite a few number cards. We have, of course, our 10 TCG exclusives and 10 imports from the OCG. Um, so we have some new archetypes which we will be looking for. The Chronomally, the Heroic, and the Medolch archetypes. And there's also some Prophecy series. I don't know what that really is. And then we got support for Spellbook and some other things. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think they'll be great or played at all. Also, Photon and Gagaga. I like the Photon support, but I don't know with the Gaga. Find it's kind of useless. So, and obviously, we get some support for all that other stuff. So as we can see, I am going over all of them except our TCG and stuff like that until they are all out there. Then I'll be covering these ones also. So, but yeah, let's check the first one, the cover card, and it's obviously also in the set. Plus, it will be get reprinted as I remember in one of the tins, which is kind of useless because this way we get it like so many times. I mean it's like Utopia again. It's just getting reprinted all the time. But it's a warrior. It has 2000. It's a rank 4 light. So that's kind of good, kind of neat. Yeah. Um, I like the attack points of this card, but once per turn you can detach 2 materials from this card until your opponent's next end phase. This card's original attack is doubled. See, that's where it all gets in handy. Until his so basically it has 4,000 life attack points for the turn you summon it, plus the turn after that. So this is just or your opponent's turn. So this is just another way to make OTK for heroes. But definitely the 4,000 it helps a lot. This card basically makes it possible to run over anything. Really cool. I definitely like him. Next up we got Magician Sword Trance. Yeah, nothing to say here. It's level 6, 1 tribute. It's Earth, it's useless. Spell cards are useless. Has 26, which is fine, but what do we need this for? Just asking. We got Damage Mage. Actually pretty cool artwork on this one. Kind of not this high tech artwork stuff which they have done a lot of, like Morphotronic and stuff. Instead they're going for more like stylish, old fashioned maybe, if you want to call it that. But yeah, 612. It's a level 3 spellcaster type, and when you take damage from card effects, so basically this card is useless. You can special summon this card from your hand and gain life points equal to the amount of damage you took. So basically it negates the damage you take, and then this gets special summoned. I guess it's a counter to Gustav Max, but that's all. Next up we got CV Phoenix Bow. I have no idea what this stuff is, but it's a level 3 11-0 winged beast fire, so the stats are kind of useless all. It has two types of effects here, as we see. Ignition it actually has three, because it has four. Yeah, ignition, continuous, trigger, and condition. So you can target one face up number Utopia Ray or C. You control equip this card from your hand to that target. It gains 1100 attack. If this card is if the equipped monster is destroyed by an opponent's monster by battle, inflict 1000 damage to opponent. Can only control one face up Phoenix Bow. So it's actually pretty nice, its effect. Basically it boosts up your Utopia Ray and makes so it doesn't just get destroyed afterwards. So but it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't see but I don't see what decks would run it. Also it's pretty useless at the sneak peek. Next we have Photon Kaiser. As I said before, I am aiming for like 20 minutes each of these videos, but there will be quite few of them, since I'm taking 20 cards in one. So, but we got Photon Kaiser. It's a warrior light level 8 with 2800. When this card is normal, flipped, or flipped summoned, you can special summon one Photon Kaiser from your hand or deck. Yeah. I mean, how would you even get this card out on your field? I guess sneak peek it's probably possible, but what deck would you even consider running this card in? Just saying. Okay, we got Heroic Challenger Spartas. It's level 4 warrior earth type with 1000. Its trigger effect is once per turn, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target one face-up heroic monster you control. During the battle phase, this card gains attack equal to the target's original attack. So again, why would your opponent even attack if you have two face-up heroics in your field, and why would he even attack this one? I mean, it's just stupid. But it's kind of good at the sneak peek, so yeah, we got Heroic Challenger Warhammer here. It's level 6 warrior. So we got a lot of tribute in this sneak. Will be exciting to see if my opponent gets to keep their monsters on the field so long. But when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to a graveyard, you can equip the destroyed monster to this card. You can only equip one monster at a time to this card. This card gains attack equal to the original attack of the monster. Equip this card by its effect. Whoa, so that's... Whoa. So this card can basically get such high amounts of attack damage. Whoa, that's crazy, because you can just ram over some little guy. I mean, even if you ran over something that has like 500, it already becomes a 2600 attacker. Obviously you can only have one, but that doesn't matter, because you will just ran over some level 4 with just a little bit higher attack. And I mean, if it runs over one with 2000, it gets 4100. That's crazy. Okay, next up we got Heroic Challenger Sword Shield. It is level 4 warrior earth with 0 to 2000, so we got some defending also in this sneak. That's good to know, because defense is always annoying to run into. You know, your opponent sets one monster and you can't get over it at the sneak. But yeah, during either player's turn, if you control a face-up heroic monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Yeah, this turn you take no battle damage, and heroic monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. So I guess it's alright because you at the sneak because you can use it in two ways. You can either set it and just stall forever until you actually throw it to the ground or sack it or something, or you could summon one of your heroic monsters, send this to the graveyard, and then suicide, and yours will still live. So I mean that's kind of good. That's kind of good, yeah. Next time we got heroic challenger double ants. Level 4 warrior. 17,900. So basically, um, they are basically all level 4s. Its effect: when it's normal summoned, you can special summon one heroic challenger double lands. Basically, you can special one more of these from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position. This card cannot be used as synchro material monster. This card cannot be used as an exceed material except for the exceed summon of a warrior monster. So that's pretty crazy because I mean there are several ways I guess to in the real format to dump stuff to the graveyard, and if you top one of these it's quite good. Plus with the new heroic champion Excalibur thing, um, I mean that's quite good. The warrior exceeds are one of the some of the strongest out there, so I guess that's quite good. Alright, so we got Chronomelee Mayan Machine something. This I really don't like. I mean, look at it. It's freaking ugly. I don't know how. Why would they even consider having such bad artwork in this game? But alright, it's an Earth Machine, level 3, 15,700. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for tribute summon of a machine monster. Yeah, no comment. Colossal Head, level 4, rock type, with 800 and 1600. So quite some defense again, but it's not that much. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one face-up monster level 3 or higher attack position monster on the field, change that target to defense position or face down defense position. You can only activate the effect of this once per turn, or of a colossal head once per turn. So I think it's pretty good, especially at the sneak, because it allows you to run over those higher monsters which you normally couldn't run over because you can't use your spells and traps that effectively. Most spell and traps, they are just support for the set, or for the meta and stuff like that. So we got Chronomelee. I really Chronomelee. Chronomelee. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but it's a golden jet. That's all we know. It's a light machine, level 4 as you see. 13, 14. Once per turn you can increase the level of all face-up Chronomelee monsters you control by 1. So basically it turns all to make rank 5 exceeds. I don't know. I don't think that's quite as good because they do run level 3s also, I guess, because like this one. Level 3, Rock Light, 13,400. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card is special summoned this way. You can special summon one Chronomelee monster from your hand or graveyard except Crystal Bone. That's pretty cool because it's a Cyber Dragon, plus you can get stuff out from your graveyard and overlay for some exceeds. Plus it's easy available for for rank 3 exceeds, so that's pretty good. Crystal Skull. Again, level 3, Rock Light, 900, 600. So these all have quite low attack and defense points, but yeah, the effects are kind of good actually. If you control face-up Chronomelee monster, you can discard this card, add one monster thing monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except another Crystal Skull. You can only activate the effect of Crystal Skull once per turn. So again, it's quite good because you can dump it to the graveyard easily, and then you just search something out from your deck, add it to your hand, and then basically this turns into Blackwing Blizzard or stuff. Yeah, that just equips stuff from your graveyard. I mean, the Bree Dragon maybe something like that. Okay, so we got a giant statue. It's ugly again, but Moai. And it's level 5. Has 18, 16, so attack points and defense is kind of bad. But if you control a face-up Chronomaly monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense position. So I guess the level would kind of interfere with the exceeding of this, but it just gives you one more defensive tactic. Okay, so some spell books here. We got spellbook Magician of Prophecy. That's really good artwork again. I really like it. It's a level 2. Yeah, nothing else special there. When this card is normal summoned or flip summoned, add one spellbook spell card from your deck to the hand. So I guess we'll come to the spells, see if this will actually be good, but I doubt that it will be good at the sneak peek. Next up we got Armorous of Prophecy. It's a spellcaster, so level 3. It has high defense, 2000 defense is pretty good. And once per turn you can reveal one spellbook spell card in your hand, special summon one level 4 or lower spellcaster monster from your hand. So basically you go minus, but you can exceed this way. So it's kind of, I mean, it's good. Just set it. Your opponent attacks into it. You can't get over it, and then you get stuff to do for next turn. If you get some exceeds, oh, I definitely love this look of this card. Transparent of Prophecy. So it's a spellcaster again, level 3, 1000. During your main phase, if you activate a spellbook spell card this turn, you can tribute this card. Special summon one level 5 or higher light or dark spellcaster monster from your deck. You cannot special summon other level 5 or higher monsters the turn you activated this effect. So I mean, yeah, it's quite good. You can still exceed. I mean, if you have some monsters in your field already or something like that. But I guess it's decent. If you get a lot of the spellbook monsters, you can actually make a quite decent spellbook combo based deck at the sneak. So we got Strength of Prophecy. So all these prophecy monsters here. Spellcaster again, level 4, 15, 14. Once per turn, you can shuffle one spellbook card from your graveyard into the deck. And target one face-up spellcaster monster you control, increase its level by 1 and the attack by 500. I mean, it gets 2000, but it's only if you get some useful spellbook cards. So again, the same thing with the level 2 one. It's only good if you get something you can actually use of the spellbook spell cards. We got Chariot of Prophecy. Again, really nice artwork. I really like it actually. Level 4 spellcaster, 18, 13. So it's pretty good. Just splash it into the deck because it's 18. I guess that's reason enough. Once per turn, you can discard one spellbook spell card. Add one spellcaster type monster from your graveyard to the hand. So basically, you just replace one of the spells with a monster. But it requires that you have some in your deck in your graveyard already. So we got High Princess of Prophecy. Obviously, looks like it's gonna be a secret rare. Yeah, it's kind of late, so I can't really see that right now. But it has 25. It's a level 7 spellcaster. And 21 in defense. So you can reveal 3 spellbook spell cards in your hand, then special summon this card from your hand, obviously. Once per turn, you can banish one spellbook spell card from your hand or graveyard to target one card on the field and destroy that target. I mean, if you get this combo off, it's win. I mean, that's basically game there. But yeah, thanks for watching this first episode out of, I guess it's gonna be 5 since I'm taking 20 cards edit time. So yeah, have a nice day.